9-10 with an ERA of 3.04.
Well, hi, everybody. I'm Ralph Connor, along with Steve Zabriskie and Rusty Staub and Tim McCarver. And, Tim, the magic number is 2, and the Mets could clinch it tonight. If they could win and the Pirates lose to St. Louis, the Mets will be the champions of the National League East. Nolan Ryan, 9.33. And there's his first of this night.
Well, you know it.
Turned down 2 draft selections. There's strike 3. So he got him with a fastball, and Sid Fernandez a 1-2-3 inning with 2 strikeouts. The score at the end of 1/2 inning. The Phillies nothing. The Mets coming up, and here's.
There goes Jeffries. The fastball is low. The throw's in the dirt, and by Jeltz at second. Jeffries to third. A throwing error on Lance Parrish.
Well, Jeffries gets his second stolen base, and you can see his speed right here. He made this easily. Throw, a bad throw, but a good throw would not have had him. He quickly gets up and goes on to third on the air by Parrish.
Did you see him yelling out there? I think he was yelling at Steve Jeltz to stay on the bag. Ground ball up the middle, base hit. Jeffries scores, tie ball game in 1. Expected to see that at Shea Stadium the last 2 weeks of the season.
Go Cards.
Go Cards.
3-1 fastball, and he got it right in there. And Strawberry looking fastball, signals up the middle to drive in the tying run. Drive to right. Strawberry shaded over near the line, goes back, has to make a high-reaching catch. But he does, and that retires the side. So 1 run and a home run by Ricky Jordan. 1 hit, 1 man left on base. The score at the end of 3.5 innings. The Phillies 2, the New York Mets 1. And here's a word from the good old guys. And the batter for the Mets, Gary Carter. Gary popped up to the first baseman his first time up. Down the line, off the glove of Chris James. Carter rounding first. On his way to second, it'll be a double.
Third baseman Chris James almost makes the play here on Carter. That's not his normal position. He fought that ball a little bit, Ralph. Seemed kind of in between here. Doesn't have a fully extended arm.
In the ball game. Now it's Sid Fernandez at the plate. He hits it hard for a base hit to tie up the ball game. Sid Fernandez with a single up the middle, and it's tied at 2.
If there's one thing Sid Fernandez has done as a hitter, is that he has not been over swinging too much. Look how controlled he is here. Just putting the bat on the ball. It's a good line drive back through the middle. Ties his ball game up. Tell you, the Mets have as good a hitting for a pitching staff as I've seen in a long time, Ralph. And some of the guys really over.
Runner goes, and the ball is hit to right field. And the runner could be doubled. Strawberry makes the catch as Bradley slides into second. A double play, and that ends the inning. Bad base running by Phil Bradley, who didn't pick the ball up. And the double play ends the inning. The score at the end of 4.5 innings, it's the Phillies 2 and the Mets 2. And now here's a word from Manufacturers Hanover. Darrell 1 for 2 tonight. This ball hit out to right field. It's way back. Going. It is gone. Goodbye. Darrell Strawberry. And the Mets lead it 3-2. Mets leading 3-2 as Strawberry hits his 36th home run, and now the batter is Kevin McReynolds.
Here you're going to see it. Freeman gets that fastball right where Strawberry wants it. Watch where this ball lands now, deep in that bullpen. Just the opposite of Sampson. Cut that hair, boy, and his power came back. There you see that swing. He knows it's gone.
3-2 with 2 out. Sid Fernandez strikes out 2 batters with the breaking ball over the outside corner with the tying run remaining at second. 1 error, 1 left here in the 6th. The Mets still lead at 3-2 after 5 1/2, and we're back after this for your Lincoln Mercury dealers.
Much as it sounds like not so much, each player really cherishes that award.
Jeffries hits it well to left field. Bradley going back. It's gone. Line drive, home run. Greg Jeffries. It's 4-2 New York, and you may be looking at the MetLife Met of the Month for September.
Tell you what, boy, he has really livened this lineup up. 6th home run now for Jeffries since he's come up. And he has a great turn on this. I don't think I've seen a young player come up where he makes a turn on the ball as good as Jeffries does in a long time. I said something about Dave Magadan where he had a pacing front foot.
Terry's so popular, he has to bring an armed guard with him, so he won't be mobbed. At 2. Dernier not running. Ground ball to Magadan. Over to shortstop Johnson. Back to first. A 3-6-3 double play. Very strange that Dernier wasn't running on that pitch. No runs, a hit, none left. After 7 1/2, it's 4-2 New York, and we're back after this from Nissan. El Cid leaves with nobody out here in the 9th, leading 4-2. He gave up 6 hits. He struck out 7 and walked 2. Randy Myers after each pitch. Ground ball. Johnson. Backman. Double play. Mets win it and reduce the magic number to 1. New York can do nothing about the game that's going on in St. Louis, where Pittsburgh leads St. Louis 2-0 in the top of the 8th inning. But they have reduced the magic number to 1 at least, regardless of the outcome, as they win tonight 4-3. Sid Fernandez the winner, and Randy Myers his 24th save. Should the Pirates lose their game tonight, and they are leading 2-0 in the 8th, we will cover all of the post-game celebration, because that would mean that the Mets would clinch the Eastern Division title. If the Pirates game is not completed shortly, but the Pirates do go on to lose the game later tonight, we will still come back and cover the clubhouse celebration for you here on Channel 9 during the news, which will follow the game. The Mets 1 step closer as they hold on and beat Philadelphia 4-3. They have won 7 in a row and 22 of their last 28 games. Back to Shea after this for your Lincoln Mercury dealer.